Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, CZ.Fit here, or you can call me Chin Yang or Chin or Yang, whatever you like. So today I thought I'd sit down and kind of talk about the 10 things that I wish I knew at the start of my fitness journey that hopefully will help you on your journey now and prevent you from, I guess, making the same mistakes as I did. So number one is food is fuel. Honestly, I cannot preach it enough. I know a lot of girls who are over exercising, under eating, and are really struggling, and I just want to emphasize that food is going to help you. You will be surprised at how much more you can eat. So please don't fear food. Make sure you have a proper pre-workout meal, post-workout meal, and get your nutrition sus, because you'd be surprised at how much progress you will be able to make when you just start eating enough. And honestly, when I first started, I really truly believed that under eating and then weight training, over exercising would lead me to have a lean body, to build lean muscle, but also be really toned and shredded, and it just doesn't work like that. Please look after your body, your recovery, and eat enough. Number two, everyone at the gym is more than happy to help you. You're not alone in this. If you go to the gym and you feel intimidated and you're not sure how to use a particular equipment, or you're not sure about your form, honestly, everyone there is more than happy to help. Grab a PT or someone close by and just ask them for a few tips. You're not alone in this. When I first started, I was incredibly scared to even approach anyone. I would go at like really random hours, like 2 a.m, just to try out the weights and like try to learn how to use the machine. Now looking back, I could have saved so much time and progressed a lot faster if I had just kind of plucked up the courage and to ask for help. So yeah, don't be afraid to ask for help. 3, which is kind of related, is don't be intimidated by others at the gym. I know it is easier said than done, and I completely understand when you first start, going to the gym, it is scary, but just remind yourself that everyone there is there to work on themselves. They're there to better themselves and improve, and no one's watching you or judging you. And when you go to the gym, you're there to work on yourself as well. You don't go there to watch someone else work out. So that's the same with everyone else there at the gym. Number 4, something that I still have to remind myself to this day, is that more soreness does not equal a better workout or a more effective workout. I used to leave the gym being like, okay, if I don't get DOMS the next day, or if I'm not shattered, I didn't work out hard enough. And that's not the case. Just push yourself, but understand that recovery is important, and if you're not sore, perhaps you're recovering like a boss. So don't judge your workout on the level of soreness you have the next day. Number 5 would be to track your progress. So track your macros, track the weights you're using at the gym, but not in a obsessive way. What I mean by that is, if you want to see really great progress and you want to be on track with everything, well then yeah, monitor your macros, but just understand that you don't have to hit it to a T. You don't have to have the exact gram every day, because you're gonna go crazy with that. Just make sure that on average you're kind of just sitting at that point where you're supposed to be at, and then that's fine. You want this to be sustainable and something that you can carry forward for a long time. And if you are tracking every gram to the exact amount, you're gonna go crazy after like a week. Like, it's impossible. And then in terms of weights at the gym, same thing. Track it so that every week you kind of know what you want to be trying to hit. You know how much to increase by, but also understand that not every week is going to be a good week. Not every session will be a PB. Like, you're going to have dips, and your progress will probably be like this. As long as it's going up in the long run, that's fine. Don't be obsessive with it, but do track. Number 6, the best diet is the diet that works for you and that you can sustain and enjoy. I know on social media and on the internet, there are so many diets. There's fad diets out there. There's people preaching all sorts of things, and honestly, it's not as complicated as everyone is trying to make it. The diet that works will be the one that you enjoy and that you can sustain, and that is aligned with your goals. So if your goal is weight loss, find a diet and approach that works for you. Perhaps maybe intermittent fasting works for you because you don't get hungry in the mornings and you'd rather have your eating window shorter and towards the end of the night. That's fine, and that works for you. But for someone else, that may not work. Personally, I tried intermittent fasting, but towards the end of it, I realized that I was falling into almost kind of a binge eating pattern, because I would be restricting during the day, and then towards the end of the night, I would be so hungry that I would be overeating, and that just didn't work out for me. So then I went back to just kind of eating normally, so having a proper breakfast. And I realized that I freaking love breakfast and I needed that. So I'd have breakfast, lunch and dinner, and I just spread my calories out throughout the day instead of fasting. So find what works for you and just stick to it. If someone else tells you differently, tell them that you understand how you work best. 7, something again that I have recently learned to accept, is that rest days are so essential. If you're like me and you really love working out, that is great, but do understand that you do need rest days and you do need to recover, and you're not a beast for not needing rest days, because everyone needs them. Number 8, there are no specific exercises that you have to do. I feel like when I first started, I really truly believed that, you know, I had to do all the major compounds. So I have to start my leg days off with a squat, and then, you know, I had to deadlift. But the thing is, you really don't. There are so many different exercises and variations that you can do to work on the same muscle groups. So this is especially important if you do have injuries, or perhaps your body is made in a way that doesn't allow you to squat properly with the correct form or without pain. Well, then remove it, because at the end of the day, again, you want to make sure that you're looking after your body, and you want to be able to do this for, you know, the rest of your life or when you're older. And if you're pushing yourself to do exercises that just don't work with your body, in a few years time you're going to start feeling the kind of comebacks of it. Number 9, stop comparing your progress with other people's progress. Everyone starts off their journey at a different place. We're built with different genetics, we have different lifestyles, so you really can't just look at someone, say on social media, and be like, why do I not look like them yet? They've been training for a year, I've been training for a year. Honestly, like, if you were to give 2 people the exact same training program and same diet plan, they would still look different, just because we're made differently. So remind yourself that you're on your own journey, and the only thing you should be comparing is you from last month to you now, you last year to you now. And as long as you've progressed and you've improved from your previous self, then that's all that matters. Number 10 is get a coach or a personal trainer, someone that understands how to get you started correctly, just because it would really prevent a lot of problems that you may face. It also kind of reassures you that you're doing everything correctly. Yeah, get yourself a coach. I'm a coach. This is not a plug for my online coaching, maybe it is, but yeah, get yourself a coach, because it would really help. And if you are interested in online coaching, I do have an expression of interest form on my Instagram. I will also link it in the description below, or just flick me a message. Like, I'm more than happy to help. I hope these tips were helpful for you. Honestly, like, I'm so passionate about just getting people into living a healthier lifestyle and just looking after themselves and working on themselves. So if you do have any questions and you're at the start of your journey, or you're already, you know, you've already been into this whole Fitspo life and you just want some more tips, some more accountability or motivation, flick me a message, leave a comment below, and I'm more than happy to help. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. And please make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel, because it really does support me, and I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I really do. So yeah, anyways, see you guys in the next video. Bye.